Good morning, students. Today we will discuss lesson 6 Combustion and Flame. In this chapter, we will know that what is combustion and what is ignition temperature, what are the conditions necessary for combustion to occur, and many other important terms. So, let us start our lesson. As you know, fire is one of the most important discoveries. We use fire for many purposes. The process of burning is also called combustion. So, we can define combustion that it is a chemical reaction in which a substance reacts with oxygen present in the air to produce heat and light. In nature, we observe that some substances burn or catch fire while others do not. On this basis, we divided them into two types: combustible substances and non combustible substances. Substances that burn or catch fire are called combustible substances, and the substances that do not burn or catch fire, they are called non combustible substances. For example, wood, matchstick, paper, cloth, these things catch fire easily, while clay, stone, piece of glass, they don't catch fire. Now we will study what are the conditions necessary for combustion to occur. कि कहीं पर भी फायर लगनी हो या फायर लगती है तो वहाँ कौन सी कंडीशंस जो हैं वो मस्ट हैं. The three conditions necessary for combustion to occur are presence of air or oxygen. It means कि without oxygen there will be no fire. A combustible substance की कोई चीज़ होनी चाहिए जो जलती है. And third is ignition temperature. Ignition temperature होता है the minimum temperature at which a substance catches fire, कि वो minimum temperature जिस पर वो चीज़ आग पकड़ लेगी. That is called its ignition temperature. Now our next topic is how do we control fire. In order to fight fire, either one or more of the following would be helpful. First is removing the combustible substance, कि जो चीज़ जल रही है उसको हम हटा दें. सेकेंड है कटिंग ऑफ सप्लाई ऑफ एयर, किसी तरह से हम वहाँ उस एरिया में सप्लाई ऑफ एयर को कट कर दें. एंड द थर्ड इज़ कूलिंग डाउन ऑफ द कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंस बिलो इट्स इग्निशन टेम्परेचर, कि जो चीज़ जल रही है उसको हम किसी तरह से उसका टेम्परेचर कम कर दें. किस चीज़ से? इग्निशन टेम्परेचर पर. इग्निशन टेम्परेचर से उसका टेम्परेचर हम किसी भी मेथड से अगर हम कम कर देंगे तो वो चीज़ ऑटोमेटिकली बुझ जाए. Now we need to learn how fire can be controlled in order to prevent accidents caused due to air. There are many ways by which fire can be controlled. Let us study about them. First is water. Water is one of the most common fire extinguishers agent used. It works by removing heat and oxygen from the fire triangle. वाटर डालने से क्या होता है? इट रिड्यूस द टेम्परेचर ऑफ द कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंस बिलो इट्स इग्निशन टेम्परेचर. वाटर वेपर्स सराउंड द कंबस्टिबल मटेरियल, और जिससे क्या होता है? देयर इज़ कटिंग ऑफ एयर सप्लाई and it causes fire to extinguish. Second is using carbon dioxide gas. A carbon dioxide fire extinguisher is shown in the picture. It is a device used to control or extinguish small fire caused due to flammable liquids like petrol and also electrical equipments. Carbon dioxide gas is a non-flammable gas and is heavier than oxygen. It covers the fire like a blanket, and in this way cutting off the contact between the combustible substance and oxygen. As a result, fire gets extinguished. Third is using a blanket. If the clothes of a person catch fire, a blanket must be wrapped immediately on its body. इससे होता क्या है? सप्लाई ऑफ ऑक्सीजन जो है वो कट हो जाती है and it helps in the extinguish the. Now we will study types of combustion. First is incomplete combustion. Incomplete combustion में the condition is when enough oxygen is not present, कि जो fuel है उसके पास enough oxygen नहीं है. The fuels give out yellow flame having a low temperature. Yellow flame leaves behind a black residue that is called soot. Incomplete combustion produces harmful gases like carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, etc. These act as pollutants and harm the environment. Second is complete combustion. When a fuel burns in sufficient supply of oxygen, complete combustion of fuel take place कि वो जो हमारा substance है वो fully burn हो जाता है. And due to complete combustion, the fuel burns with a blue flame. It is a clean flame and does not leave any residue. Third is rapid combustion. It is common observation that on bringing a burning matchstick or a lighter near a gas stove, the gas burns very rapidly. जैसे ही हम गैस के पास हल्की सी भी कोई चिंगारी या माचिस लाते हैं तो एकदम से गैस जो है आग पकड़ लेती है. Heat and light are also produced. This type of combustion is called rapid combustion. Sometimes along with heat and light, a large volume of gas is also produced during rapid combustion. This sudden release of large volume of gas may create large pressure and that produces a large noise that is called explosion. Fourth is spontaneous combustion. Sometimes when a substance suddenly bursts into flames without any external sources of ignition. कुछ सब्सटेंस ऐसे होते हैं कि विदाउट एनी एक्सटर्नल सोर्स की हमने कुछ भी माचिस से या किसी भी चीज़ से उनको फायर नहीं लगाई है तो भी उनमें अपने आप आग लग जाती है. सच कंबशन इज़ कॉल्ड स्पॉन्टेनियस कंबशन. अ सब्सटेंस कॉल्ड वाइट फॉस्फोरस get ignited spontaneously at room temperature during summer when the temperature rises to about 35 degrees Celsius. वाइट फॉस्फोरस जो सब्सटेंस है वो रूम टेम्परेचर पर अगर हम उसको सिंपली ऐसे ही रख दें तो उसमें अपने आप आग लग जाती है. देयरफॉर इट इज़ स्टोर्ड अंडर वाटर. नाउ वी विल डिस्कस द टॉपिक फ्लेम. Some materials burn with a flame while others burn without a flame. Any substance that vaporizes during burning gives off flames. कि जब कोई भी सब्सटेंस जलते हुए वेपराइज होता है, वेपराइज मतलब वो सॉलिड से वेपर स्टेट में आता है, इन दैट केस फ्लेम जो है हमें उसकी दिखाई देती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ कैंडल. स्टूडेंट्स, हैव यू एवर नोटिस द डिफरेंट कलर्स इन अ कैंडल फ्लेम? It has different zones. Let us study these different zones. First is the inner zone, or it is called dark zone. This zone is black in color and consists of unburnt wax vapors. The zone of the candle flame is the least hot. It has a temperature of about 800 to 1000 degrees Celsius. Next is luminous zone. It is a zone where the wax vapor starts burning. Here the flame is yellowish as oxygen is not available in plenty in this region. इस region में ऑक्सीजन ज़्यादा अमाउंट में नहीं होती. That's why its color is yellowish. The temperature here is about 1200 degrees Celsius. Next is non-luminous zone. This zone where wax vapor burns completely as oxygen is available in plenty in this region. क्योंकि लास्ट जोन है ये, इसमें लास्ट में क्योंकि एयर के कंटेक्ट में ज़्यादा है तो मैक्सिमम ऑक्सीजन यहाँ अवेलेबल है. दिस फ्लेम इज़ ब्लू इन कलर एंड अपीयर्स नॉन ल्यूमिनियस. द टेम्परेचर हेयर इज़ वेरी हाई, अबाउट 1400 डिग्री सेल्सियस. नेक्स्ट आवर टॉपिक इज़ व्हाट इज़ अ फ्यूल. अ फ्यूल इज़ अ सब्सटेंस दैट कैन बर्न इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ एयर टू गिव आउट हीट एंड एनर्जी. Fuels can be solid, liquid or gas. Characteristics of a good fuel. The fuel should be easy to store and transport. The fuel should not be expensive, कि ज़्यादा महंगा नहीं होना चाहिए. और the fuel should be readily available and the fuel should not produce harmful gases. It should have high calorific value. The fuel should burn safely. The ignition temperature of the fuel should be above the room temperature. Now the term is fuel efficiency. As we have discussed earlier, the fuel should have a high calorific value. It means it should produce large amount of heat on burning. Or we may define the calorific value as the quantity of heat produced by complete combustion of 1 kg of fuel, it is called its calorific value. तो जिसकी जितनी ज़्यादा कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू है, इट मीन्स वो फ्यूल उतना ही अच्छा है. Now we will study what is the effect of burning of fuels and the environment. First is acid rain. Burning of fuel affects environment in many ways. In this regard, burning of coal in power plants and factories produces gases like nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. These gases lead to acid rain. This can have serious effect on soil, trees, monuments, buildings, water in lakes, ponds, etc. Next, global warming. Burning of fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide gas in the air. Carbon dioxide gas trap heat, which causes global warming. Global warming can lead to the melting of polar ice caps, which may cause the sea level to rise, causing floods. Now, the matter of concern is what can be done. We must try to find alternative sources of energy like solar energy, wind energy कि हम fossil fuels को कम से कम जलाएं या उनका यूज़ करें. These days, catalytic converters are fitted in cars, which remove the harmful chemicals present in the exhaust gases. Third is we must save electrical energy by switching off lights when not in use. Using less electricity reduces the pollution from power plants. Students, that's all in this lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.